Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, dear students. How are you today? That's good. I hope you are fine all the time. Please, guys, prepare your activity book. Please, guys, open your activity book, page 71. Open your activity book, page 71. Before we start our lesson for today, let's make a revision for the grammatical rule. Here are some examples. Can you read number one? If I miss the bus, I'll take a taxi. If I miss the bus, I'll take a taxi. What's the difference between the first sentence and the second one? I'll take a taxi if I miss the bus. That's good. This means that you can start with part number one or part number two. Part number one here is if I miss the bus. Part number two, I'll take a taxi. In the second sentence, he started with part number two. I'll take a taxi if I miss the bus. Another example. If I study hard, if I study hard, I will get high marks. If I study hard, I'll get high marks. The same sentence, but in other way. I'll get high marks if I study hard. Here I start with part number two to give the same meaning of the sentence. I'll get high marks if I study hard. Example number three. If he studies hard, he'll get high marks. It's similar to example number two, but with simple differences between them. If I study, if he studies, he followed by verb plus s. Okay. He will get, I will get. The same thing. There is no difference between the singular pronoun or the plural one with will or the verb. Will always followed by a main verb or a verb without any additions. Okay. The same example, but another way. He will get high marks if he studies hard. That's fine, guys. Let's move to the grammatical rule for these examples. If you start your sentence with if, it must be followed by singular pronoun or plural one. Singular pronoun such as he, she, it, or a single name. For example, Ahmed, Muhammad, Fahad, and so on. Plural pronoun, we, you, they, plus I, and plural pronouns such as I and my friend, my friends, my brothers, my sisters, my teachers. These are forms of plural pronoun. If you start your example with a singular pronoun, it must be followed by verb plus s or doesn't plus the verb, as we said in the first lesson of this unit. Verb plus s to make an affirmative sentence, doesn't plus a verb to make a negative one. But if you start your example or sentence with a plural pronoun, it should be followed by a verb or don't plus the verb. Verb when you make an affirmative sentence. Don't plus the verb when you make a negative one. And all these things are in the first part of the sentence or are in the if part or the part that followed if. The second part should be S is an abbreviation for subject such as he, she, it, I, we, you, they, or singular pronoun or a plural one. Subject plus will plus the verb, and then you can continue or complete your sentence. If you want to make an affirmative one, but if you want to make a negative one, the grammatical rule will be subject plus want, which is the abbreviation of will not, plus the verb. Okay, guys. Up to now, all these things are a quick revision for what we studied throughout this unit. Let's move to your activity book, page 71, unit 8, Tadlima, lesson 5. Exercise number 1. Here, he wants you to use the first conditional. Rewrite the sentences so that they mean the same. Rewrite the sentences to give the same meaning. Don't change anything. Rewrite them, and you must have the same meaning at the end. Okay? Number 1. Can you read it? That's good, guys. If I don't pass the exam, my parents will be angry. If I don't pass the exam, my parents will be angry. Can you rewrite this sentence so that it gives the same meaning? You can change the two parts of the sentence. Start with part number 2. That's good. My parents will be angry if I don't pass the exam. My parents will be angry if I don't pass the exam. I think number 2 is too easy for you to do it. 1 other minute to think of an answer for number 2. If she doesn't find her laptop, she'll get into a lot of trouble. If she doesn't find her laptop, she'll get into a lot of trouble. Can you rewrite the sentence to give the same meaning? Okay, guys, that's fine. Here is the answer. She'll get into a lot of trouble if she doesn't find her laptop. She will get into a lot of trouble if she doesn't find her laptop. That's fine, guys. Up to now, you can write the two answers. Very good, guys. Let's move to exercise number 2. Here, look at the pictures and write endings of the sentences. Here in these examples, he gave you the first part of 2 sentences and asks you to complete them according to the pictures. What can you see in the first picture? Oh, it's a dangerous dog. What will happen if the children aren't careful? If the children aren't careful in front of such a dog, oh, it's scary. Can you think of an answer? Can you complete it? If the children aren't careful, the dog will bite them, the dog will chase them, the dog will run after them. You can complete with anything that fits the picture, okay? You can use your mind, use your imagination to think of an ending that fits the first part and fits the picture, okay, guys? Number 2, if Jack wins the lottery. If Jack wins the lottery, what will happen if you win anything? If you win an iPhone, if you win money, if you win a car, what will happen? How will you feel if you win anything? Very good, guys. Simple answer. He will be very happy to win a lottery. Okay, guys. Now you can write. Very good, my dear students. Let's move to exercise number 3. It's a simple exercise too. Here, look at the pictures and write beginnings for these sentences. Here are 2 pictures, 2 sentences. But now at this time he gave you the end of the sentence or part number 2 of the sentence, and it requires you to write part number 1 in a way that fits the picture and fits part number 2 of the sentence. Space. He'll be late for school. What can you see in the picture? That's good. There's a bus and one who tries to catch the bus. But what will happen if he doesn't catch the bus? Yes, good, teacher. He will be late for school. So, if he doesn't catch the bus, he will be late for school. I think number 2 is easy for you now. Space. They won't have any money left. What can you see in the picture? Oh, 2 girls or 2 women carrying lots of things. I think they are coming from the mall. What will happen for them that makes them have no money? Good, guys, very good. If they buy lots of things, if they buy many things, they won't have any money left. They will not have any money left. That's fine, guys. Now you can write, complete the sentences, please, guys. Very good, guys. Up to now, we reached the end of our lesson for today. I hope you understood everything in our lesson. See you, inshallah, next week. Please, guys, do not forget to do your electronic homework on the school website. Bye-bye.